So it's official. I have closed the doors to the club in order to begin making the changes that will lead us into an amazing 2017 as we start with new beginnings. So first of all, in order, the doors to the club have closed, which means that everyone who is a current existing member, we all are closing that down. Memberships are not going to recur until you have an opportunity to see all of the new upgrades and improvements that I'm making for our new club, which will be called Club Joy. It will be hosted on everydayjoy.com. So I'm doing big changes behind the scenes that you don't even see. That's why I had to close the doors so we would have the time and the space to make all of these technical upgrades happen without anyone getting lost or caught in the crossfire of all of this tech stuff that is now taking place. The hub is being untouched. The hub is the house of products. The hub is where you will find any product that you have purchased in the past. That will remain. There's nothing happening there. If anything, the biggest change with that is that there's no longer any new workout of the month access there, because as I made the announcement, I am retiring from that. And if this makes you mad or very sad, I hope that you can understand that after 8 years of having to come up with a brand new workout every month, I'm just burnt out. That does not mean that fitness and working out is not important to me. Working out and staying fit is very important to me. However, trying to come up with something brand new every single month was not fun anymore. And I want to be a good role model for you and demonstrate that if something is no longer bringing you joy, then you have to make some decisions. So that's what I have done, is I've made the decision to change that, to shift this, as I'm also shifting my focus as a coach. Rather than Holly the Fit Yummy Mommy Fitness Coach, I am now broadening what I have to offer. I'm calling it lifestyle design, with my sole focus being on life mastery for moms. And yes, it's specific to moms. I am a mom, so no, I'm not going to go try to target every single woman in the world, because if you have any business savvy at all, that's not how you become successful at what you do. You cannot be everything to everyone. Hello, moms. You cannot be everything to everyone. You have to find a niche and get really good at serving a specific group of people and helping them reach the solutions that they desire. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I hope that makes sense, because I've received mixed feedback. And you know what? That's expected, and that's okay. What I want you to think about is that one of my recurring themes is every day you have to show up and bring your best, right? And with this, I have infused the idea of bringing the joy. So with that, helping you see that everyday joy is where it's at. Because my only intention is to help you, where is it? Make the rest of your life the best of your life. And how in the world can you do that if you're not showing up and bringing your best every single day? Received confirmation and validation over the past couple months, especially with the launch of the Fall Challenge and the Courageous 8 coaching group. And then there were a few of you who said, you know what? I feel like I barely scratched the surface with the Fall Challenge. I want more of what the Fall Challenge had to offer. And that's why I'm changing up the way things are, because we do challenge after challenge after challenge with all these great breakthroughs, but as soon as the challenge ends, what happens to you? What happens to you? Are you a serial challenge participator? Where is the forward momentum and progress? How many of you can raise your hand and said that challenge after challenge you have marked forward progress, and that if you've been doing challenges for the past 2 years, you are light years ahead of where you were 2 years ago? There might be a handful of you who can be like, yes, I have achieved so much after participating in these challenges. But I know for a fact that the majority of members who take part in challenges in the club restart every single challenge. And as a coach, I have to say that I look at myself and say, what am I doing wrong that I'm not leading these moms to actually achieving a better version of themselves so that they can live their best life? Where am I falling short? I know that there's always room for improvement when it comes to my coaching style. Always. I am always a student looking for ways to improve. But after this Fall Challenge that we did, I discovered and stumbled across the fact that, you know what? We crave structure. We need structure. We need systems. We need tools that we can return to time after time after time. So that way, whenever we get sidetracked, wherever we fall, get off track, we know exactly where to come back to get back on track, regardless if a challenge is going on or not. That's what the club is going to provide for you. So I want you to think about the club as it's going to transform into, it's called Club Joy, but it's going to be our tribe. And the reason why I'm calling it a tribe, yeah, Seth Godin book tribe, is because community is very big, right? Right, Denise? Community is big. Right now, you can be involved in the Facebook community. It's very big and vast. But I know that when we share intimately, when we are a small group of determined moms with a focus of improvement, that we make much bigger and better headway. I cannot be everything to everyone. And if I were to try to do that, it would dilute what I have to offer as a coach. So one of the changes that are going to be taking place is that membership access to the club is only going to open up. Right now I have the number 3 written down. Only 3 times a year. It might be 4. The reason being is because I am interested in working with those who are committed to improving their lives. And you cannot be committed to improving your life if you refer to yourself as a revolving door member. The focus is that you want to make the rest of your life the best of your life. How are you going to do that? I've been doing a lot of creation. I have narrowed it down to the fact that there are 6 disciplines. And if you cringe at the word discipline, give me a chance here. There are 6 disciplines that I believe are about and create the foundation that facilitates lifestyle design for moms. And this is what the club is going to offer. It's going to revolve around these 6 disciplines. And the way that they're organized is in a structured fashion where you can track what you've completed. You can get the feedback that you need so that we're no longer scratching the surface. We're no longer being like, hey, here's the topic for the week. Oh, okay, did you do your R&R? All right, on to the next topic for next week. That made for a lot of ladies feeling and getting left behind. And they just tried to get assignments done during a challenge to be able to keep up when they truly were not able to keep up. And at the end of a challenge, feeling quite defeated. I rave about you. I am so proud of you. And I want you to truly experience this on a different level because you truly cannot level up unless you go deeper than just scratching the surface. And this is why you become a serial challenge participant. You can have an idea of what exactly the club is transforming and evolving into that's going to enhance your experience overall. I want to make a very, very clear statement about who this is for and who this is not. One that I'm going to address right away is that if your obstacle is technology, then it's probably not a good fit moving forward. You have to understand that part of being a part of an online tribe coaching community course is going to require you to participate with various levels of technology. I'm going to read some words, qualifiers, I don't know, descriptors, adjectives of what is representative of our new tribe, Club Joy, moving forward. So if any of these rub you the wrong way or you're like, that's not for me, then please get honest about it now because I am not here to twist anyone's arm to say you must be a part of the new club. No, sir. I am telling you very clearly right now that your membership has ended and I don't expect it to continue unless you hear, unless you see, unless you desire to have what I am sharing with you. There are many of you who are past that and understand that fitness is what got you started on your journey to a better you, but now you have, this is one of my words, you have a new awareness that the rest of your life can be the best of your life if you actually begin to address the other areas of your life other than just fitness. With me so far? Choice, conditioning, improvement, personal accountability. Here's a big one. Discipline. And discipline has a couple different meanings. But do you know how essential it is for you to achieve next level results, to have discipline. It is the ultimate art of success. That's why I have been crafting and creating the 6 disciplines that I believe create the foundation that make it possible for lifestyle design for moms. That's what the new Club Joy will be focused on. So when I was asked the question of, well, are you going to create new meal plans? No, because if I have not, if the information about nutrition and nourishing your body has not sunk in, me creating more meal plans doesn't solve that problem. There's something bigger that is missing. That's just like program hopping, trying to find the next new shiny workout program because you're stalled with your weight loss. You don't know why you're not losing weight, so it must be the workout. Time to take some personal responsibility and take an inventory of why you don't have the discipline to identify the triggers that are causing you to overeat or make poor choices when it comes to the foods that you're putting into your body. Me creating more meal plans doesn't solve that. Does that kind of help distinguish how my coaching is kind of transforming? Why I'm not so single focused on workouts? Why I'm not so single focused on proteins, carbs, and fats? Because that's not the root of the issue. You guys, the root of the issue lies within you. And as your coach, I'm going to hold you accountable to do more than just scratch the surface. This is what I know about you. You are smart. You have all the information that you need to make better choices. Better choices when it comes to eating. Better choices when it comes to daily movement. Better choices when it comes to how you run your day. Better choices to how you parent. Better choices to how you are as a spouse. Do you see where I'm going with this? Smart, that's why you're here. That's why you've been here all along. Number 2, you have the ability to show up. And some of you have been amazing with your consistency, to show up with consistency. But here's the thing, showing up is not enough. Yes, it's an important foundational habit. But some of you are very good at showing up with a brand new restart every single day. If you need a restart every single day, just showing up is no longer doing it. Where is the discipline? Where is the accountability? Where is the follow through to do what you said you would do? If you are constantly giving yourself a fresh start every single day, no wonder you're not moving forward. Yes, you are action takers, but we have to go deeper. And that's why I said that these are disciplines. They are daily practices. This is not something that you do once in a while. Those who practice with consistency can weather and endure the struggle. They are no longer trying to skip the struggle. They understand that the struggle is part of the process and part of the journey. It's where your character is built. Are you at a place where you're gonna put the work, you're gonna make a commitment to put the work into strengthening your discipline? Why? Why are you unwilling to struggle? My focus as your coach in 2017 is to help you advance in your life. The way I've designed and structured the new club is to help you identify where you're off the mark and how you can improve it. Disciplines, the 6 daily practices that are going to allow you, that you are going to be, you've heard this before, the designer, the architect, the creator of your life. I want to be a better me, but how can I work on me while giving more to my family? That's what this is going to show you. That's what this is going to guide you on this new journey. These 6 disciplines are movement, mindset, nourish, TLC, relationships, and play. These are the 6 disciplines that once you get good at each and you're practicing them on a daily basis, you are in the heart and soul of life mastery for moms.